As of AEW's World's Ends pay-per-view ended, ironically, MJF is now a free agent in the wrestling market at this moment of time, but he is taking time off because apparently he's hurt. He gave out a memo saying he was injured, he was working hurt, etc., etc., etc. So we know that he'll be out for a little while. I'll probably project like 6 months or so of the year, maybe 3 to 4 months. I don't know, something like that. He's gonna be out, recovering, resting, everything he needs to do. And quite honestly, the topic of discussion is, where is MJF gonna go sign? Personally, I think he's already signed to where he needs to go to. Personally, but let's talk about some options out there. First option we could talk about is NWA. NWA. I don't think he's going there. I just personally don't think he's going there. I think the NWA is. I think at this moment of time they're not looking too well or so, and having a big name like MJF could help produce and push them up to a higher level. But at the same time, I don't think it's possible that he will sign over there, because I think NWA does a lot better if they get wrestlers that was like right there at the mid-tier level. Maybe they was higher up on the card, and then they can give them the world championship runs and make them a bigger star. Then that's different. I don't really think anybody's targeting NWA like that. Like, I think people will make their runs there, but not completely stay there for a long-term basis, because I'm not super sure if they're on a big national TV. I think now, of course, they got an audience or so, but I think the audience is a lot smaller than they used to be back in the day. Maybe you can even argue 10 years ago or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think he's headed over that way. Could we see him in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Potentially, we could see him in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I don't think that might not be in his cards. I don't know if he's ever switched over to. I don't know if he's worked New Japan Pro Wrestling or anything like that overseas like that. I don't think he has, but I'm not 100% sure on his wrestling career all like that. So I can't say he has or hasn't. But if he wanted to, he could definitely jump over there and try his hand up there at New Japan Pro Wrestling and do his thing. Quite honestly, I don't think he will. 27 years old. I just don't see him like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna do that for a little while and then come back to the States. I don't think so. I think he knows where he's at in his career, and I think he's like, I'm focusing so much that I can do a lot more than just going to the New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't think that's gonna happen at all, in my personal opinion. Let's go to TNA. TNA Impact. That a high, of course. That's an option. That's always going to be an option, especially with them rebranding now. And with them rebranding and returning back to their old roots, we can definitely see them moving forward and pushing forward to grab some of the bigger names in the wrestling world. And once he gets that, once they can get bigger names, he'll easily be one of the top tier wrestlers on that brand. Easily one of the top brands on there. And it wouldn't take too long for TNA, but like, all right, we could slap that. Let's slap the TNA World Championship on there. He can definitely do that. That could be a new era for TNA to get MJF and push the MJF era for a little while. Build up some good matches, some great matches over there in TNA. Do his thing, keeps him on TV, keeps him with the bigger audience, and continue doing what he's doing now. There's the possibility he can go there. Of course, there's the possibility of him going to the WWE. Of course, he's good friends with Cody, good friends with John Cena. I think it was at the movie premiere for the Von Erichs movie. Of course, he can easily go in there and he can continue to do his thing, even on a bigger stage, similar to stage to the AEW, but quite honestly, a little bigger of a stage. He can come in and instantly he's going to have big time matches. Easily can be one of the bigger stars on either Raw, SmackDown, one of those brands, either the biggest baby face or the biggest heel. Naturally, I think he's a bigger heel than anything. I think that would be fantastic for his career. Going to get some of the best in WWE has to offer. And then eventually becoming the world champion within probably the next year or two. Within the first 2 years, I think he'll be a world champion quite honestly easily. Might skills be up there, going to get some of the best mic skills over there in the WWE, and there may be some matches that he can we can finally see him in. That's a high possibility. Or, and I think this is the more likely it's happened. I think MJF has already re-signed with AEW. Personally, I believe that the contract, they already gave him the contract, and it's at his house. I think MJF has taken time off to rest and recover, and he's going to re-sign with AEW. And the reason why I'm saying that, one, outside of the whole page that he did talking about himself and what's going on with him, I also feel as though with the storyline of him losing the AEW World Heavyweight Championship and Adam Cole being revealed as the devil along with the group, it feels as though, and of course Adam Cole, I don't think Adam Cole is he's not fully healthy just yet. So this gives him time, that gives both of them time to both fully get healthy. Adam Cole starts wrestling more before MJF returns. Adam Cole potentially wins the championship next up. Who knows? Something like that. Or he's potentially about to win it, and then MJF returns, takes out Adam Cole, gets a bigger babyface pop than he's have. I don't know what kind of pop he gets now. I think it's kind of huge, but I think this will even skyrocket it. And he has his feud with Adam Cole, feuding with all the devils potentially. Whoever's the world champion by then, hopefully is Swerve Scotland by then, because then him and Swerve Scotland can go at it. And then whatever else is going on by the time MJF returns back to AEW. In my personal opinion, that's what I see as the world. That's what I see. I think the likely scenario is he has the contract, and he probably put his name on the contract already. He just hasn't turned it back in yet because he's taking time off to recover. And once he's done recovering, I expect MJF to return back to AEW. Quite honestly, I don't see him leaving. I really don't. I think they gave him I think they have gave him a fat contract, and I think it's a real big time contract. Like I said, I could be definitely wrong. I could see him signing with WWE, but I haven't really heard, outside of old rumors from last year. I really haven't heard too much about MJF to WWE in a while, like a really long time. I don't even know if WWE is still interested. I'm pretty sure they're probably still interested in him, but I just haven't heard nothing. MJF to WWE, I don't think it's happening. I think he resigns with AEW and he keeps pushing. He might be an AEW lifer. You never know. Either that or he be there for this next contract. So whether this next contract is the next 5 years or maybe next 7-8 years or something, that could happen. And then after that, he can probably test the waters with WWE by then, like post stuff like that. But you never know. Personally, like I said, I think MJF is resigning, has or will be resigning back to AEW to continue helping AEW be where they at in the wrestling world. My personal opinion. But y'all let me know down in the comment section where y'all think MJF is signing. Do you think he's in the WWE? Do you think he's resigned? Do you think he's going to the WWE? Does he going to New Japan? He's going to somewhere else? Let me know down in the comment section. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.